I'll take my time, give me all night. Oh, baby, oh yeah.
What's up, everyone? Last night was completely wild. Chris Brown and Usher put on one of the biggest R&B shows we've seen in a long time, and people are still talking about it. But it wasn't only about the music. Surprise guests showed up out of nowhere, and some of the production moments were so huge that fans were wondering if they were watching a concert or a full-scale live event. Just when it looked like Chris Brown had taken over the entire night, Usher stepped right back into the spotlight and reminded everyone why he's still one of the greatest performers in the game. And believe it or not, that's not even the biggest surprise. By the time the show wrapped up, the whole stadium was on its feet. Fans were shouting so much they could barely speak afterward, and social media lit up with reactions from every direction. So grab your favorite drink, because we've got a lot to unpack. If you weren't inside US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis last night, you missed a night that people will be talking about for a long time. The Raymond and Brown tour had already been building massive hype for months, but nobody expected things to play out like this. Everyone knew Chris Brown and Usher would finally be sharing the same stage, but nobody really knew how they were going to make it work. Let's face it, they're both major stars, both legendary performers, and both used to being the center of attention. That had fans asking the big question from the very beginning. How would two icons share one stage without either one fading into the background? Who would kick things off? Who would close the show? Who would get the biggest moments? Would one performer end up stealing the spotlight? Or would fans start comparing every move they made? Before the tour even began, the internet was packed with theories and non-stop debates. But the second the lights went down, every one of those questions disappeared. Instead of trying to outdo each other, Chris Brown and Usher worked together to create something that felt even bigger than either of them alone. That was the real surprise. Rather than making it a competition, they turned it into a performance that kept raising the excitement from beginning to end. They also tossed out the usual concert formula. There were no long breaks with one artist disappearing backstage while the crowd waited around. Instead, the show unfolded through 9 cinematic acts, with Chris Brown and Usher trading the spotlight back and forth like two all-time basketball greats who refused to let the momentum slow down. Not once did the energy fade. Every time it seemed like one performance had reached the peak, the next one somehow pushed things even higher. What made it even more impressive was the number of songs they performed. Across nearly 3 straight hours, they delivered almost 60 songs. Just think about that. Almost 3 hours, nearly 60 songs. No wasted time, no long speeches, just one hit after another. But before getting into those performances, we have to talk about the production. The stage design was incredible. A huge T-shaped runway stretched deep into the crowd, giving both artists the chance to connect with fans from almost every corner of the stadium. The giant LED screens weren't just there for close-up shots. They became massive moving displays that completely changed the atmosphere with every song. One moment, the entire stage was glowing with soft blue light during the emotional slow jams. Then, in the blink of an eye, everything shifted into blazing reds, bright lasers, thick smoke, and huge bursts of pyrotechnics during the high-energy tracks. It felt less like a regular concert and more like a blockbuster movie playing out right in front of the crowd.
Girl,
do a twist or a twirl or something. Move them hips. What the hell you doing? I'll be out there trying to bust a split on that. I'm just saying, like, I will be trying to bust a split. Hey!
Then came the opening moment that changed everything. Without any warning, the entire stadium dropped into complete darkness. For a brief second, the only sound was thousands of fans cheering and waiting for what was about to happen. Then, boom, pyrotechnics blasted across the stage as Chris Brown appeared and launched straight into "Party." Before the crowd could even take it all in, Usher suddenly rose up from beneath the stage wearing his signature full-length fur coat, and the entire stadium erupted with excitement.
Hey! Yes. Oh my God, not touching the Gucci. Woo!
The chemistry between them was impossible to miss. Their vocals blended together with ease, and the choreography looked sharp from start to finish. Neither performer came across as trying to outshine the other. Instead, they looked like two legendary entertainers sharing the stage, enjoying the moment, and giving fans a performance they won't soon forget. After that, Chris Brown seemed to reach a whole different level. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I honestly don't know how he keeps performing like this after nearly 20 years in the industry. The stamina is unbelievable. He was sliding across the stage, pulling off fast-paced choreography, and moving with non-stop energy that would challenge performers much younger, all while delivering his vocals live. Then the hits just kept coming. Run It, Yo, Excuse Me Miss, Go Crazy, Deuces, No Guidance, and Under the Influence had the crowd roaring.
We're doing our top 5 Chris Brown songs. My favorite top 5.
My favorite top 5.
You get me?
Yeah.
5. It's a bit niche, but it's a song called Winner.
Hold on.
Woo!
This song here, like all I have to do is this.
Sharpen up the
Yeah.
So I've gone with Young Love.
Every transition felt even bigger than the one before it, and each new song pushed the excitement to another level. It looked like Chris Brown had completely taken over the night. Then Usher stepped in and reminded everyone exactly why so many people consider him one of R&B's all-time great performers. He didn't rely on flashy stunts or impossible moves. His biggest strengths have always been his confidence, stage presence, and complete control of the crowd. The moment Caught Up started, the entire stadium turned into one huge celebration. Then came You Don't Have to Call and Love in This Club, with tens of thousands of fans singing every single word together. Then the mood shifted in the best way.
Well, I've actually gone pretty recent.
Oh,
You like it more juicy. Everything designer, that's on me. Looking like you, just trying to fuck.
woo. For a third, I've gone with Excuse Me Miss.
That's my number one.
When Usher performed Burn and Confessions, the stadium filled with glowing phone lights, creating an unforgettable scene that felt truly emotional. Moments later, he flipped the energy completely by jumping into "Oh my God" and "Yeah." The crowd exploded with excitement. And somehow, the biggest surprise of the entire night was still waiting to happen. About halfway through the show, the lights suddenly shifted toward a second stage, and the crowd wasn't sure what was coming next. Then, Eric Bellinger walked out, and longtime R&B fans recognized him right away. The reaction was immediate. His vocals sounded fantastic, and the energy stayed high without missing a beat. Before the audience even had time to take it all in, another surprise arrived. Mario stepped onto the stage, and the stadium erupted with excitement.
Don't know your name, but Excuse Me Miss. Bro,
But you see this song? I had no business listening to this song on my iPod at this age.
When you do it, oh, nah, we can do it.
oh,
Girl, I'm
no.
baby.
Cold though.
Be on that bullshit, yeah.
Like, if it's not on your list, I'm shocked to pieces.
Really? If mine's not on your list, and I'm shocked as well, so let's see.
Hearing those classic songs performed live reminded everyone why this era of R&B still holds such a special place for so many fans. There was no sense of rivalry, no unnecessary drama, and no battle for attention. Just talented artists sharing the stage and celebrating one another. Then came the grand finale. Chris Brown and Usher returned to the stage together one last time. Confetti rained down, golden sparks lit up the arena, and lasers stretched across every corner of the stadium.
She feeling her hair, she breaking it, she talking that fluff, just like I like it. She keep it on and poppin'.
I can't lie, my number one, I come to think of it, it's a bit meaty.
Is it?
I don't even know if you know it.
Why'd you put it there?
'Cause
They closed the night with It Depends and New Flame, before finishing with one perfectly timed bow that brought the performance to an unforgettable close. Looking back, it felt like everyone in that stadium knew they had experienced something memorable. From my perspective, the biggest winner wasn't Chris Brown, and it wasn't Usher either. It was R&B itself. Watching two legendary performers share the spotlight instead of trying to outshine each other made the entire night feel even more meaningful. Chris Brown impressed the crowd with his incredible dancing, non-stop energy, and athletic performance.
my favorite Chris Brown song, Could Your Man Like Me.
I want you to see just how much a man ain't because he ain't quiet. He don't even cry. 'Cause when you sneak out in the middle of the night with your guy.
Usher showed once again why his stage presence, confidence, and timeless vocals continue to connect with fans year after year. That combination is what made this concert feel so memorable and gave people plenty to talk about long after the final song ended. Now it's your turn. Who do you think owned night 2? Did Chris Brown steal the spotlight with his performance? Or did Usher remind everyone why he's still one of the greatest live R&B performers? And if this tour is coming to a city near you, are you planning to grab tickets? Be sure to drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other R&B fans so they can join the conversation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.